Hello everyone. I don't know who's on yet or who's not. And of course I am late, which is something that I need to work on. And I have been. I'm always late, let's just say that. Okay, so I wanted to jump on here. I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer. So, hi. So I wanted to jump on here today and talk to you about, I have to take out my notes, guys. The plan of action and what this means for the spa. So I just wanted to kind of read out certain things that are going to happen among your arrival. And it's all different. And I wish that I could say I'm so excited, to see, and I am excited to reopen. And I cannot wait to see all of your beautiful faces. Hi, guys. But it's going to be a little bit different. So I thought I would come on here and kind of guide you as to what to expect before you come to your appointment. So we're going to start by, when you make your appointment, you pull up. The doors will be locked. There's going to be Alicia and I'm only allowed to have 5 people in the spa at a time. So Alicia is going to be doing her hair with her clients, of course, and I'm going to be doing a client out here. So Alicia will be now in the room. We had to move her from her spot, but only because of this COVID period. Just because we can't be mixing where, people are getting their hair done in the same area that people are getting their nails done. So that just made sense. So that's what is going to happen there. And as far as walk-ins, there's no walk-ins allowed. So I will leave the door open when I'm working on a client because, like I said, we're allowed 5 people at a time, but that's only for clients to come in, and I am going to have a scheduling book in the front of the spa. So you would come in and not just stay at the door. If you are looking for an appointment, you can call Beaverton Beauty Bar, or you can go on MindBody and we can do some live booking. Right now, we're only booking for nails and hair and the aesthetics part of the industry and everything that concerns hair. Alicia is going to be taking one-on-one appointments on a personal level and not online for now. So when you come in and you want an appointment and I'm working on a client, there's going to be a book that you guys can put your name and your number and what appointment you want, and then you walk out. The thing is, when you come for your appointment and you already have your appointment, I'm getting all stuttered here, you come in and there's gonna be a bag, a little baggie, and in that little baggie, I'm gonna have a mask. If you don't have a mask, I'm asking all of my clients to come with masks. If you do not have one, I will have one for you, and I'll put it in the bag. Now, I have gotten so many different rules and regulations from so many different areas. I've decided it was really important for me to cover every basis, because the last thing I want to do is open my doors and then have them close again. So I'm really taking proactive measures to go above and beyond what the necessities are, because really we don't even know what that is yet. I feel like we're in a trial basis, and so we're all guinea pigs to this right now. We're opening slowly, we're seeing how things go, and we have to be cautious and careful. So there's going to be a bag where you are going to put your phone in, and so thank goodness it's summer, but right now all you're going to bring into the spa is your phone and your payment method, and those 2 things are going to go into your bag. And that way it protects, because I know we as women, we put our purses all over the place, and it's just a preventative to have less things touching spaces in the spa. So your phone and your card go into the bag, and then you take your bag around into your appointment. So you will be having to wear a mask as well as we are. Before that, I missed a step. I will be taking temperatures, and there will be a running record log that will be posted at the front of the spa. And that is going to ensure the safety of everyone. Let's just make sure that the community stays safe and healthy. So the reason for the log is because it's really important for us to keep track of who, when, where, what, and why. And at this point, everything is so unknown that we have to take extra cautions to make sure that we have everything in place. So God forbid someone would ever get sick, and that came back to Beaverton Beauty Bar. We have a running record with the temperature of every client that comes in the door before services start. So that's just a way that we can help each other out by keeping track of things. I know it's going to be a pain in the butt, guys. I am so very well aware. But my goal is to make your appointment the best that it could possibly be. And my goal hasn't changed, and neither has any other staff here at Beaverton Beauty Bar. We want to make you, feel better and get the service that you're asking for. We can't go above and beyond and, get your coffee and your tea, unfortunately, yet. So we're not allowed to have any liquids or food on premises, which is okay. So we're just going to follow the rules. And when we do that, everything will just kind of fall into place, and it'll just become the new norm until we can go back into some sort of normality. I don't even know what that is anymore. So I'm just going to read through my notes, and that way I won't miss anything from the plan of action. So when you enter, there'll be a stop sign. By the way, all my decals have been made by one of my best friends, Christy Lyons. She is absolutely incredible. So I'm going to throw a big shout out to her because she's created the most incredibly beautiful welcome sign. Actually, it's not a welcome sign. It's an open. It says open with our logo on it. She's created a stop sign for the floor, the 6 feet apart sign. So all the decals all come from Chrissy. So thank you for that. So there'll be a stop sign on the floor, and it's going to say stop until you are served. And there will be a paper bag with your name on it. The bag, you'll put your phone and your method of payment inside. The purpose is that the belongings never touch any surfaces at the spa. So myself or Alicia or Natalie, whoever is working on your service, on your appointment that day, we'll be taking temperatures. I'll be doing it for the first while because it's all new to me. And so I want to get comfortable with organizing a process that's going to be very natural. So the temperature will be logged in the book beside your name. And the clients can also if you want to see, our names are going to be in there as well. So not only your temperature will be taking every day, ours will be too. So you can ensure your safety as well, so that we are doing our jobs and our due diligence to keep you safe. That is, I believe you're right also. So that'll be out. There will be sanitizer or some sort of, I don't know why I put soap, but it's not soap. There definitely is going to be sanitizer, no soap, at the front entrance that you'll have to clean your hands with before you enter. And most of us are used to doing this when you go into a store anyways. And last, you must come in with a mask. And if you do not have one, Beaverton Beauty Bar will provide you with one at the door. I also put this in my notes that we didn't make these rules. We're just following a plan of action that's going to ensure every proactive idea that can be shared with all of us, really, through government, not like the government's throwing all these things, stipulations and things out there. But we don't really know what to expect when, the health inspector comes through the door. So I've decided to just go along by taking all of the proactive, everything that they say we might need, we're just going to do it. And that way it's done and dealt with, and we don't have to worry about, the safety of anyone. We're keeping track of everything. And that way I feel extremely confident that we can carry on, because the last thing I want to do is open with this great positive and, welcoming open arms, and then we're not following proper guidelines, and then we get shut down. So the whole purpose will be defeated. So in order for that not to happen, and if it does happen, I'll be prepared for that. I feel like having a running record will just make me feel a lot better that way. So that's why I'm taking all of these steps, which I know are going to be a pain, but I promise it'll be worth it in the end, to ensure our safety. And hi, everyone. Thank you. You're so sweet. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to start to see if anybody has any questions. Nope. Okay. So every time I do a live video, I get really nervous for some reason. So bear with me. Okay. I also wanted to say that during this time, my son is waving to me over here and completely distracting me. So during this time of this COVID process, I didn't really ever question the fact that this could, be the end of Beaverton Beauty Bar. That never crossed my mind. What did cross my mind was, what am I gonna do to survive this? So there was different things that came into my head, and most of you know about the We Care for Your Self-Care. So we came up with a basket, package, box, whatever you wanna call it, with different items that was literally, so I went around purchasing things, and a lot of people donated things, so a lot of the 10 businesses in the boxes that you guys bought, so it depended. So a lot of that was just a great way to help me get into my head that, Aiden, you're distracting me and I'm live. Here, I gotta show you what he's doing. I'm going to talk about those later. Sorry guys, what was I saying? Yeah, the We Care packages. So I thought it would be a really good opportunity to connect with different small businesses around the community to see if there was a way to kind of keep going. So I purchased some things from these amazing entrepreneurs, and we put everything into one basket, and it really did create the best thing ever. And thank you for those of you that supported us. It really, really helped us and empowered me to keep going. So I just wanted to mention another thing that will be coming into Beaverton Beauty Bar was the fact that I enrolled myself back into school. And I actually am just graduating now with a master's in skincare, which I am super proud of. And I'm currently working on a skincare line to bring into Beaverton Beauty Bar. It's obviously not going to happen overnight, but it's extremely exciting. So if you're interested in, growing with me with this, and you have any questions about the product, it is all organic, natural, made in Canada. The fact that this COVID happened really opened my eyes to the fact that anything could happen. And as a Canadian, I am just so thankful and very proud to be Canadian. And because of that, I started to think there's so many different ways to support Canada and be a proud Canadian and show, the beauty of Canada in a product. And so that's what kind of geared me towards the skincare line. And it's been really stressful, super exciting, and quite amazing. So I have so much to share with you all about natural ingredients that make the biggest difference, and the fact that there's three different kind of organics, and there's a lot of things that we actually can do and use that we have at home on our skin. And that's the whole thing that I want to really carry on with, because I know that, self-care is really hard for a lot of people, and it's also extremely expensive. So my goal is to come up with different ways, by learning about different ingredients that you have in your home and kind of teaching you, maybe you can do, this and this, or, baking soda and honey. There's just so many ingredients that we don't really realize that are so good for our skin. And so I don't want it to be, I can't afford self-care. I want it to be, what can I do? What can I do that's cost efficient or that will make a difference? Or how can I get some knowledge on this? I can help you with that. So if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. Call Beaverton Beauty Bar. I am an open book to share with you. I'm excited to share with you. So I think I covered everything. You'd love to try some? Okay, so here's how it goes. If you are interested in trying some, right now, I'm under what's called an experiment process. And why and what that means is it wouldn't make any sense for me to invest in something that doesn't work. So even though the formulas are all approved and everything is a green light, it's still really important for me to try out, these different products so that I know that this is something that I want to invest in a bulk amount. So right now, I have a cleanser that I've invested in, that I've been trying out that I can actually say is amazing. But other than that, I'm still I think it's great, but I'm actually needing your help to decide how great this is. So if you do want to try a product, so I'm going to get you on my sample list, and then what I can do is call you and we can go through, it's kind of like a mini consultation for your skin, and then you can tell me what your problem areas are, if you have any. If you don't, you just tell me about your skin. We can kind of go through, and from there I am going to get a sample product put together that you can try for 15 days. And if you like it, then all you have to do is write me how you feel about the product. So basically, you're going to have knowledge about the product, what the ingredients are, what they do for you, and why. So when you start to realize what's in your product, then you can then you can start to see where it's working, why it's working, how it's working, and then it just makes all the difference in the world because you know what to look for. So I'll be happy to do that. And from there, it'll be about a year before I get anything in bulk, and then go forward with my skin line. So I can't wait to take you on this journey with me. It's definitely going to be a bumpy ride, I'm sure, but it's going to be amazing. The cleanser itself is already really, I'm very impressed and very proud. And it's a company called Pravada, and they're in Oakville, and they have 2 laboratories, and one's in the United States. And there's 18 people that literally have started their own skincare that are currently selling them worldwide. And some of them are even, selling them out of Sephora, which so impressive and so amazing. And you can actually give them your own formulas, which is amazing, and then they can guide me through what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's not. So it is a process, but it's definitely really sparked a passion in me, and I'm really excited to continue with this, because not only because of this COVID showed me that anything is possible. What's super important for all of us to know is that if we don't take care of ourselves, mental health, physical health, or just maintaining our well-being, we're not able to take care of anything else. We really can't take care of anything if we can't take care of ourselves. So my goal was to find something that was literally organic and made in Canada and safe, and it just sounds exciting to me, and it just makes sense, which is why I went through the process with the schooling. So yeah, I will get you ladies on my list, and I will set up an appointment so we can do a consult over the phone, and I'll get you those samples. And other than that, I can't wait to see you all back in Beaverton Beauty Bar. I cannot wait to service you. I cannot wait to catch up with you. It's been quite a bumpy ride. It's been a process, but I've always thought really positively throughout this entire process, because I keep saying I didn't come this far to get this far. So I feel like this is the beginning of something fantastic, and that's because of you. So I wanted to thank you for that. And so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. And if you have any questions or concerns or anything like that, just message me, and I will be so happy to talk to you about anything that you have to ask. And that's it for now. It's Friday, so have a great weekend. Enjoy your family, and I will be watching on Monday to see what the government says about opening or closing. And as soon as I get the green light, we are ready to open. We are ready to book. So I am jumping the gun and taking appointments for July, but I can't promise you anything. So if the government doesn't let us open because of God knows what, we all have to work together because we're all riding the same wave, you know? So as long as we can remain respectful and positive, everything will be fine. Everything will be okay. So you guys have a great weekend, and I am so looking forward to seeing all of your beautiful faces. And enjoy your family, enjoy your weekend. My son's playing with the thermometer. It's pretty cool. It's actually, oh, you know what? For those of you that actually own spas, or you know what, even if you have your own home lash studio in your houses, this little gadget is fantastic. And I didn't know where to start, but I Googled the crap out of thermometers, and I bought this one at Canadian Tire in Keswick, and they had 3 left of this kind. So now they have 2, and then they had a different kind they had 3 left too, because nowhere, and I mean nowhere, sells thermometers like this. So it's actually supposed to be for construction or something, I don't know, but it was passed with inspections, and it's the best thing ever. It's $100, the greatest investment that I've made, because it's going to keep my running record.
But the Kangen water ones.
No. Okay, guys, have a good weekend. I don't want to take any more of your time. Bye for now.
Ciao.